Well, I may be speaking on behalf of the Reserve Force because I'm actually a reservist officer myself, no? And the effort that we're currently undertaking is, of course, to bring these cyber practitioners and cyber professionals to be part of the Ready Reserve Force. So we are actually being able to recruit a couple of our practitioners in order for them to be able to be part of the capacity building and at the same time to be able to provide the exchange of information and know-how. Because us in the professional practice, we're actually the ones that are actually more exposed in the front line. And this is something that we, as a cyber professional, and at the same time, an AFP reserve officer at that, would be able to contribute.
Sir, cybersecurity is not just the responsibility of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, it's also the responsibility of the Philippine people, sir. For those who are not experts, sir, what are the most important habits that they should practice to stay safe online?
Okay, so cybersecurity is a shared responsibility, and it has to be shared across the different sectors of our society. And one thing that we can actually, bring up in order to, I would say, uplift the cyber maturity of our citizen is, of course, to strengthen the information campaign with respect to the current trends, the current, I would say, cyber threat, the evolution of the cyber threat landscape, and at the same time, how each citizen would be able to address, basic cyber hygiene in their day-to-day activities, the way they access their mobile devices, the way they do their day-to-day jobs. So there must be, I would say, a semblance of so-called cyber responsibility that each citizen must actually undertake. And information drive can be a big factor as well in that. Yeah.
Sir, so I'm just number one news. Sir, sa institution niyo po, sir, ano po yung mga steps or ano po yung mga ginagawa nating hanggang to combat yung mga cybersecurity threats? Since nga po, iba yung inyong approach with different types of issues in the Philippines. So sa inyo po, with regards to cybersecurity, ano po yung ginagawa niyo?
Siguro, napakaganda ng tanong mo, no? So I'll speak in Tagalog now because I was asked in Tagalog. So I'm actually with a global cybersecurity firm, no? Based in Switzerland. And at the same time, I'm a reservist officer. So sa amin, ang aming nagagawa ngayon para makapag-ambag, no, para sa ating cyber resilience is, of course, kami po ay nagbibigay ng mga kaalaman, no, related to the technology that we are actually handling. So in our case, we've been doing a lot on the last line of defense as we speak, no? Ito yung quantum secure technology. So dito tayo nagbibigay ng mga dagdag na kaalaman sa ating citizen through the forums, like in this case yung platform ng I Am Secure, wherein we are actually one of the I would say, stakeholders that are actually contributing for in the dissemination of the information, no, with regards to that. At I believe, doon nga rin sa sinabi ng ating presidente that it's a societal responsibility, no? Each one of us must be responsible. And sa amin, ang aming naidadagdag dito, being practitioner, ay ang makapagbigay ng, ika nga natin, ng updated at napapanahong mga kaalaman para natin mapag-igting ang ating resilience pagdating sa cyber. Siguro pagdating naman sa sa pagdating sa parte na 'yan, kinakailangan siguro natin ang magbalangkas ng mga batas nang naaayon dito sa ika na natin, sa military nga natin, ito'y tinatawag nating fourth domain of operations. So, I think the need for us to provide an uptake as far as our country's cyber policy and specific frameworks, which I believe the Department of ICT is currently undertaking. And of course, with the help of those in the private sector, narito kami para magbigay ng kung mga dagdag pang kaalaman na pwede naming mai bahagi para lalo pang mapaigting at maging ika nga natin up to spec and up to date itong ating mga frameworks and policies that are being formulated by our government institutions.
Or last na lang po, sir.
Yes.
Siguro po baka po yung tips or advice po for every other consumer po ng technology para mas strengthen natin yung kanilang cybersecurity?
Well, the biggest challenge that we're facing these days is, of course, disinformation, misinformation. And alam naman po natin in cybersecurity, the common challenge is the threat actors leverages on the human vulnerability aspects of each one of us. So, ang masasabi ko lang siguro, bago po tayo maging ano po siguro tayo, mapagmasid and be discerning. Kasi nga po, sa dami ngayon ng mga lumalabas, no, lalo na sa social media, kinakailangan nating maging mapanuri, kinakailangan nating maging, ika nga natin, mapagmatsyag. And of course, as you take and ingest those information, we have to be very responsible as well whenever we need, if there's a need for us to really cascade it, making sure that what we are cascading are actually based on truth at hindi yung tinatawag nga nating fake news. Kasi medyo proliferating po ngayon yan dito sa ating bansa. Well, ever since I was a junior officer, I'm a ardent supporter of I Am Secure. At I've seen the growth of Information Security Officers Group from the time we were just meeting in one of the top floors of the bank here in Makati. And I'm very excited to see that the evolution of ISOG, specifically for I Am Secure, has been continuously happening, which is actually aligned. And ika nga natin is up to date as far as the current threat landscape that we are facing. So, of course, first I would like to congratulate the Information Security Officers Group for this very, I would say, a very successful undertaking with I Am Secure. And I hope that more I Am Secure undertakings will come. And we are here from our sector as cybersecurity practitioners to be 100% in support of this undertaking.
And lastly, as a follow-up question lang with your answer, sir. So, as a member of I Am Secure Alliance naman, what do you hope and foster with the partnership among our organizations?
Well, siguro the groundwork has been laid. And I believe ang isang magandang natin dito sa I Am Secure is may pagpatuloy lang. And of course, with the help of the different partners and the different stakeholders that are part of this organization, patuloy nating maitaguyod ang cyber resilience. And with this undertaking that ISOG is actually taking charge, more I would say more activities, more consultative engagement, which is actually the basic tenets naman of what this program is all about. At asahan po natin na kami naman in the professional sector, in the private sector, and of course, even in the reserve force, because most of our reserve force are actually cyber practitioners themselves, na patuloy na magbigay ng suporta. At sana patuloy yung ating collaboration moving forward.